the game, but that the play where they had the interception and you were able to go in and strip it. Just kind of walk us through that and what was kind of going through your mind.
I mean, we threw the interception and I saw the guy coming towards me, and that was the only thing really going through my mind was how could we get the ball back. And so I really wasn't even going for the tackle. I was just going for the strip. So I attempted it and it worked out in my favor.
Did you ever play defense in your life or anything like that, or?
Yeah, I actually did back in middle school and a little bit in high school. I actually did that a couple times in middle school.
That same play?
Yeah,
basically.
Same exact way.
Is it, the size can work to your advantage, I guess, in that way. You can just get right in there. Or?
Yeah, and I don't think he really saw me either. Kind of plays a role.
You joke with any of your guys on defense? Hey, look, it's not that tough.
Nah, I didn't.
How's the mood been the last couple of days around here?
We kind of moved forward, and we're just really focused on Wyoming right now.
I mean, has it been tough to try to move forward? And when you look at some of the goals and things you guys want, now it's kind of not in your hands.
No, because we kind of want to get that out of our mind. Everything happened last week, and move on to this Wyoming team. We just got that first win.
Yeah, obviously, Mountain West Championships, guys, your goal. I know it's still attainable, but you're going to need some help. I mean, how do you kind of look at where you're at from that standpoint? I guess to the fact that you guys are now doing this 1-0 thing, does that kind of help now that really all you can do is go 1-0?
Well, I feel like it's the same mindset we had every week. It's always just to try to go 1-0. Last week was last week, and all we could do is control what we do this week.
You gonna be rooting for Utah State to lose, or I mean, how you gonna be paying attention to the scores and stuff? Or?
Not even really focus on it, just dialing in on what we have going on.
Do you have any similarities to last season after the Air Force game this week?
It's a lot similar to last year, but once again, it always comes back to that 1-0 thing. We gotta focus on that. It plays a major role around here.
When you guys look at Wyoming, you said you not focus toward them. What do you see from them? Obviously, you mentioned right before this, that was their first win, and so got it.
I'm sure. I know they're going to come out and play us tough. I mean, they just got their first win. Their secondary is young, but they're talented, and so they play together, and so it's going to be good to go out there and get back on the field.
Was it the fact that the bye is still ahead, the fact that you guys could turn right around and play another game after that last one, is that a good thing for you guys to kind of get right back at it, even though you haven't had that bye yet, but to get back from that loss?
Yeah, because I think we're all kind of anxious to get back on the field and redeem ourselves after last week.
The fact that you guys haven't had a bye week, I know it's not an excuse, but it seems like a lot of guys are playing at less than 100%. How much is that affecting how much you guys can practice, what you can do? And I know you guys, some key guys are banged up.
I feel like everyone around the country is banged up. Everybody has those problems. I feel like you never play at 100%. Even in my time being here, I don't think I ever played at just 100% throughout the whole season. So I feel like everybody's kind of on even grounds with that.
AJ had a couple big catches on Friday night. What's he bring to your guys' group?
AJ has humongous hands. And we all in the receiver room says he has the best hands in the receiver room. So they put him out there in some situations to where he could just catch the ball, get the first down, and he did exactly what they wanted him to.
I think one was on third down, one was on fourth. How nice is it to see him get out there and to make those plays when his number was called?
It feels good to see some of the younger guys step up and come out there and make some plays.
Your punt return early in the game, and at the time it kind of got you guys, some great field position. I know you couldn't turn into a touchdown there, but how nice was it to finally break one on the punt return there?
It felt good. I hadn't really been back there much. Dante had been doing it, and this week they stepped me back there, and I was a starter, and so the first one, I kicked their coverage, and I was able to make something happen with it.
You kind of lose that because you were banged up last year and then get it back because he's banged up this year? Is that kind of how that went?
It's funny because me and him have kind of been joking around about that since sophomore year. Every year we just switch and trade it off because one of us would get hurt and the other one have to step up. And so I had been battling some injuries in my ankle this year, going into the season, and then he wasn't as banged up as I was, so he was back there, and now it's vice versa. So I feel like we pick each other up when the other one's down.
Did you miss it when you didn't get to do it?
Yeah, I always miss it. Those are big opportunities out in space.
You talk about what AJ did. You guys had so much confidence in the depth at wide receiver coming in the season. We really haven't seen it yet. It started to show up maybe a little bit the other night. Hart said maybe it's coming now. What do you see out of those guys, and you feel like maybe we're going to start to notice those guys a little bit more?
I just feel like those guys, when they get in, they'll have opportunities with the way we spread it out. So I just feel like they just got to take advantage of it like AJ did.
You know, as the season's gone on, how have they handled the fact that there haven't been a lot of opportunities? How have you seen those guys kind of handle that situation?
Every week in practice, they tell them, like, your number can be called this week, your number can be called this week, and they finally called one of them and stepped up to the plate. So I think that'll give the coaches a little bit more confidence in calling other guys too.
With the turnovers, was it just one of those fluky things where just every time someone hit the ball, it came out, or was there something that you guys are working on that you saw that was a problem?
Just one of those games. It kind of just reminded me of that Air Force game last year. You know, we would move the ball a little bit and then we just shoot ourselves in the foot.
And I guess I know turnovers aren't contagious, but it seemed like as the game went on, no matter who caught the ball or had the ball, even the guys that usually don't fumble, they get hit and the ball comes out. I mean, just
one of those games. I don't know why, but it happened again. But we're gonna move forward from it, and you know, like I said, we just focus on Wyoming.
Is it easier to move forward knowing that it was just kind of one of those fluky games, or is it harder to move forward knowing that it was a game that usually doesn't happen?
A little bit of both. You know, you want to move forward from it because it was a loss, but then again, you want to kind of dial in on it because you want to see what you did wrong and that kind of stuff.
Doing some on Jonathan Moxie, and you know, it seems like he's really improved a lot this year. Going against him in practice, what do you see as the biggest difference in him this year?
I feel like this year he's playing more. He's trusting his technique, and I think he's just been playing at a high level.
You know, he likes to talk. You get under your guys' skin out there?
Not mine. I don't really get into that.
Your final homecoming game in your Boise State career is kind of starting to set in. Don't have too many more home games out here on the board.
It hasn't. Not until you really just said that. No, I haven't even thought about that, but I'm sure it'll hit me hard when senior game comes